The first thing I'd do if I was starting Instagram from zero is I would get extreme clarity, because if you don't know what success looks like, then you're never gonna know if the actions you are taking are actually moving you towards your goal. So you need to ask yourself, why am I doing this? Am I just trying to get views and followers? Am I trying to drive customers to my business? Am I trying to make money around something I'm interested in? So I'd get very clear on what I'm trying to accomplish here on Instagram, and I'd also find a way to measure it. If I'm pursuing just views and followers, I am going to measure how many followers I get over a certain period of time. Or if I'm trying to drive customers to my business, then I'm going to have a trackable link in my Instagram bio, or maybe a coupon code, or just some way to measure if the actions I am taking are moving me closer to my goal, or is it leaving me stagnant? Because if you can't measure it, then you'll never know if you're actually getting closer to what you want or not. Now, once I have a goal, the next thing is I'm going to make sure I understand how Instagram's algorithm works. And I really had to put this point here, because even though, yes, if I was starting from zero, like I already know how Instagram's algorithm works, but chances are you don't. If you are starting from zero, you may not understand how this platform works. And if you take the time and do your research and actually figure out what the algorithm wants, you're gonna find out that it responds to viewer behavior and viewer interest. It's not about hashtags. It's not about keywords. It's not about metadata. It is all about what are viewers watching and how do they respond to the content? Do they like it? Do they swipe right away? Are they commenting? Are they sending it to a friend? Are they saving it for later? Like, it's 2026. Like, AI is advanced. It doesn't need all these different keywords to figure out what your video is about and what to show the next viewer. And what you'll also find is that as you're scrolling through your reels, Instagram really doesn't take a lot of chances showing you new content. It usually keeps you within a certain set of content and keeps feeding you that because that's what you enjoy. And if it takes risks and shows you things outside of your interests, there's a chance that you're going to exit the platform and continue on with their life. And they'd rather just keep you in the swipe loop. And so it's only going to feed you those interests. And so what that's going to show me as someone starting from zero is, okay, I need to make content around what viewers are interested in. That is what my content has to be. Otherwise, I'm not going to pop up in their feed because Instagram doesn't take chances. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to find out what my viewers are watching. So what I'm going to do is go to the Instagram search bar and I'm going to look up different content in my niche, and I'm going to find people in my space who are making content similar to me. And what I'm gonna do is I'm going to become the expert, the go-to person who's gonna know as much as possible about the best performing content in my space. So I'm gonna look at their most popular reels and I'm going to study the crap out of them. I'm going to figure out how they open their videos. What is the visual elements they're using? What words do they use for their opening intro and hook to keep people from swiping away? How do they edit their videos? Are they more just, authentic? Are they highly edited with B-roll and captions and different things like that? What topics are they choosing that are getting them views? And also, what topics are they choosing that don't get them views? Because obviously not every video blows up. Once I figure out what those videos are in my niche, those are the topics I'm choosing. I'm not just going off of random ideas I come up with. I am feeding viewers what they want to watch. And they've already proven what they want to watch based on what my competitors have done. So I'm going to learn their viewing habits and then tailor my content around that. And that doesn't necessarily mean copy and paste. It means, oh, this one topic always performs well. Let me find a creative way or a way I can spin my own style, my own way into this niche. And then this also makes Instagram's algorithm job way easier, because if Instagram's just going to feed them that stuff and your content is like that, then, ooh, that's going to be one of the next videos Instagram's going to show them. And so once you've written down all those different ideas of what works really well in your niche, you're then going to script out your videos. I know it's going to be tough. It's going to take time, but you want to perform well. You want to grow from zero. You need to make good content. So you're going to write out your scripts. You're going to know exactly what you're going to say in that opening that's going to stop someone from scrolling and have them keep watching your video. And the reason to take the time on each piece of content and script it out is because guess what? I don't want to go and spend weeks making videos that don't get results, because because that's just a waste of time. And I'd rather, instead of wasting time posting videos that don't do well, I'd rather take the time to make a few videos that do really well and actually invest the time into making something high quality versus spending hours posting videos that never get views. And then going ahead and blaming the algorithm for not showing me when I didn't actually take the time to do the work. And I also get it if you don't have a ton of time to invest in this. Most of us are either running our businesses or we're working full-time jobs and are also trying to grow this thing on the side. So I realize time is limited. In terms of scripting your content, I would spend real time doing that. And you could even use AI, use Gemini, use ChatGPT to kind of help you with those things. In terms of editing your videos, yes, it does take time to learn video editing. I totally get that. It is a big hassle. But here at Submagic, we completely simplify that entire process. You just upload your video, and in our software, you can literally remove silences, remove bad takes, instantly cut things out with our transcript editor, where you can just delete sentences that you don't want without having to do any fancy cuts or edits. There's tons of engaging captions to choose from. You can add B-roll and then export within just a few minutes and have something that's high quality and ready to go. If you want to try it out, the link is in the description. And let me just finish up this video by saying this: growing on Instagram is not luck. It is a matter of creating content viewers want. And the best creators are studying the habits of their viewers and learning more about the people they're trying to reach to better craft content that they want to watch. And if you actually want to go deeper into some of the tactics some of the top creators are using on Instagram, we actually have a few videos you can check out where we're breaking down the strategies of some of the top creators on Instagram. You can actually click right here to go and watch those.